Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft. Rare is Overcharged Amalgam. This is a good card. Do I want it more than a Rending Flame? It's also Sigarda's Imprisonment, but I would take the Flame over the Imprisonment. I could see maybe taking the Rare over the Rending Flame. Counterspells are big in this format. This one is pretty awesome because you can counter activated or triggered abilities too. Typically removal's better than counter spells. We'd probably just go with Rending Flame because instant speed. I mean, they're both instant speed, and you get a evasive body with this one. Oh, whatever. Maybe Amalgam's better. They're probably both fine. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, we have Catgeist, which is actually a card I like. There's also Cruel Witness, Monstrosity, Cradle of Safety in blue. Markov Waltzer is a good card. I like Kindly Ancestor, and Gift of Fangs is some spot removal. I could see actually taking the Catgeist here. Reasonable exploit fodder. On turn 2, can be a threat, especially if you have some good tempo stuff to back it up. And if you have a bunch of flyers, it comes back later, draws you some cards. I like it. Can never really have enough 2-drops too, so I think I'll take it over the Cruel Witness. Well, Soul Cipher board, I think is actually a good card. Some good green stuff in here. And Skywarp Scab as well. But maybe we just go with the Soul Cipher board. Increases your card quality. It can be good, and then you end up with a pretty decent creatures. Or a pretty decent creature, rather. I think it's okay. Probably makes sense if we ended up in an exploit deck, because it's an easy way to get creatures in your yard. Kaya. Yeah, I played Kaya before, but I don't think we need the Kaya here. Wolfstrike is pretty good removal, actually. Otherwise, Lantern Bearer and Stitched Assistant in blue. But we probably go with the removal. Don't have amazing bodies for it yet. And I guess with Amalgam, maybe we'd rather more likely be in blue-black. Lantern Bearer works well with the Catgeist, too. Either way, both are decent exploit fodder. Maybe we'll go with the Lantern Bearer for now. I think Wolfstrike's better, but Lantern Bearer is pretty sweet. Evasive. Same with Wanderlight Spirit. Could take it. I don't think it's a great card, but if we end up with a bunch of flyers, it can be good. Otherwise, Sharpshooter, fine card. Could just take Evolving Wilds. I probably like Evolving Wilds more because I've cut Wanderlight Spirit a few times from the deck, so I'd probably take the Evolving Wilds in case we want to, I don't know. I mean, it always makes the deck. You know, I said I would give Curse of Hospitality a try. I'd hate to be a liar. Well, I mean, we have all this evasion, so maybe it makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'm willing to give Curse of Hospitality a try. Over Repository Scab. And Siphon Essence, which is more playable than I initially gave it credit for. And a Wretched Throwing. And Sawblade Singer, which is a good card. But let's take Curse of Hospitality, give it a try, see what I think. If red's not open, so be it. I like Syncopate, actually. I think Syncopate's a good card. There's a couple other good cards in here, too. Heron of Hope and Kindly Ancestor and the Spore Crawler. But we'll take Syncopate. Totally playable, especially if we have more flash or instant speed stuff we can find along the way. Very good in this format. Okay, we can take Child of the Pack. We have an Evolving Wilds, potentially splash it, or we take Lacerate Flesh. which I guess offers us some removal. I really like Child of the Pack. We have an Evolving Wilds. Hopefully we can end up splashing it somehow. Not being primary green might make that a little bit more tricky, but maybe another Syncopate over Epicure and Weary Prisoner. Yeah. I'm alright with that. Syncopate's good. So we can take the Monstrosity, it's playable, or we could take Cradle of Safety. How many ways do we have to exile right now? Disturb stuff exiles. Whatever. We'll take the Monstrosity. Big finisher, potentially. Could take a Weary Prisoner. It can block on the ground. I don't think it's a great card. Maybe we could end up splashing red. That might actually make more sense. And then I could take a Toxic Scorpion, which is like a ground blocker. Maybe the Snarling Wolf was just better. Frenzy Devils, Siphon. Well, we already have 2 Syncopates and an Overcharge Amalgam. I don't know if we need the Siphon Essence, but otherwise Millipede too. Well, it took too long. So we got a Frenzied Devil. I don't think it matters. Alright, last pick Wretched though. That's cool. Uvenwald Oddity. Well, that motivates me to want to be deeper green. This card is very good. It'd be nice to get the Weaver of Blossoms back. But for now, I guess we're green-blue. Maybe splash Curse of Hospitality if I really feel like it. Would prefer to not play the Millipede. Guess I'd prefer to not play the Monstrosity either if I didn't have to. Alright, Taxidermist is a great pickup. Wow, all the fixers in here. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to wheel either one. That'd be nice, but Taxidermist is the best one of this bunch just because it's cheapest. Jumps into your... I mean, turn 2 Taxidermist, turn 3 Oddities, pretty strong. Lets us splash red if I really feel like playing Curse of Hospitality. I mean, I guess I feel like playing Child of the Pack so we can splash the Curse. But yeah, nice pickup for us here. So, could splash Flame Blessed Bolt. I don't love that. Could take Binding Geist, it's fine. Comes back, can weaken something. Attacks reasonably well. Splashing Bolt is a little less exciting, but currently we have 0 pieces of removal. I guess we have counter spells. It's not quite the same, but I don't love the idea of splashing Flame Blessed Bolt. We'll take the Binding Geist. I think it's a totally playable card. Wow, another Overcharge Amalgam. Well, we'll take it. This deck has a lot of counter spells. Wretched Throng is actually pretty good, too. Guess we'll take Wolf Strike now since we have no removal. I mean, Wretched Throng can be good in this deck if we end up with at least 2 of them. Another Binding Geist. I'm okay with that over Recruit, probably. It's also Ceremonial Knife. We have 10 creatures currently. I'll take another. I kind of like Binding Geist. We have enough counter spells, I think, at this point. So, Scattered Thoughts for some card draw. Entomber. I guess to get card draw going. Scattered Thoughts probably just better. Or we could take Massive Might because we don't have many combat tricks. That's true. Massive Might is actually pretty good. I'm going to go with the Might just because we have 1 removal spell, so I might need some tricks. Take another one over the Spirit and the Web. Another Syncopate. So what do we got? 4 cards left. No, 5. All right, I'll take another Syncopate. We're just like all counterspell deck. Well, we'll give it a try. Cobbled Lancer here. Pretty good card. Doesn't synergize well with Disturb, but in general, it's a good creature. I don't really need either of these. I don't think Cradle of Safety or Wedding Invitation's making the deck. Scab, potentially good. Fear of Death is playable. I don't really want to, but if I had to, I could. So Stormcarved Coast is kind of like a free card for the deck. Maybe get the Throng back. Yeah, let's make our mana base better, because I think we're going to get enough playables. I don't think we want the Fear of Death, though. It does have random synergy with Soul Cipher board, I guess. But if we want to... I do want to splash Child, and we'll splash Curse of Hospitality to be cute. So we'll take the Stormcarved Coast and hopefully get the Wretched Throng back, I guess. Scab. We have 2 Massive Mites, Wolf Strike, and some Syncopates. Well, maybe it does make the deck. Over Witch's Web, sure. Another Child of the Pack. Well, I'm okay with that. It's a great card, and we have decent fixing at this point, so... Over another Evolving Wild? Alright. All the Syncopates in the entire world. Should I be like my opponent that one time and play 4 and 2 overcharge amalgams? That's kind of cool. Brambleworm is a cool card. I like it. I'll take it. It's a, it's expensive, but it can be a lifesaver. Ah, more fixing. Nice. I mean, it's best of 1, so we don't need sideboard cards. I can go deep on Binding Geist. I'm probably okay with that. They block reasonably well. Another Curse of... Let's do it. Why not? Just exile their library. Alright, there's our Wretched Throng we wanted. Finally gonna play this card. None of these cards matter, we'll just take the uncommon. I gave Mulch a try once. Didn't really like it. Alright. Well, this is a deck, alright. Trying out Curse of Hospitality. Said in the comments I'd give it a try. I wish we had a little more evasion for it. Currently we have the Lantern Bearer, Skywarp Scab, 2 Amalgams. How many creatures can I cut? I can cut 3 creatures. Well, I think we might cut the Soul Cipher board. Not that it's a bad card and it's more evasion, but I feel like it's probably weak enough that we can cut. I might cut the Repository Scab just to cut back on 4-drops, because the 4-drops, all the other ones we have are way better. I need to cut 2 more creatures? Well, I could cut the Skywarp Scab as well. You can only play that card until end of turn, huh? Well, it's a little less cool. I doubt we're going to play 4 Syncopates either. But we might only have to end up cutting 1 if we want to just cut 2 creatures. Kind of need all these creatures. I guess we could cut the Skywarp Scab. It doesn't have great synergy with Disturb, and it doesn't interact super well with our Cobbled Lancer, but it gets Gets rid of one of our flyers. I don't love that. And then final cut. If I wanted it to be a creature, maybe just a Binding Geist, I guess. Alright. And I don't think we need all these red sources. So we have 4 red spells total. We could probably get away with just cutting that. What's our color scheme? Pretty even on red and green. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, 6, 7, 8 green. I mean, we have double blue and double green. Wonder if we actually want the green more just for taxidermist. I'm not sure. It's still 8 blue, 9 green, 5 red. It's pretty good. Weird deck. Very weird deck. But yeah, this is what we got. So let's run it like this and see what we can do with it, huh? All right. We'll see you round 1. All right. Well, I guess we'll keep this. But we don't have green or red mana yet. But I feel like our mana base is hopefully solid enough to make this work. We'll find out. Ooh. Welcoming Vampire. It's a good one. Alright, so we have our green mana. We can hold up Massive Might and Overcharged Amalgam, I guess, for now. Oh. Well, guess they probably wouldn't attack if they had a trick, so maybe I'll just take it. Unless it's a amazing bluff. In which case, they deserve it with a bluff like that. Alright. So, we can kill the Welcoming Vampire with the Wolf Strike. And then we can play the Wretched Throng. And I guess we can attack. Because I'm not going to play around the Adamant Will anyway, so I might as well get in. Hmm. So I think we'll Geist the Shield Basher. And we'll play Lancer. And we'll play Wretched Throng. Get in for 3. Tilda. Well, Syncopate could help. Probably need to leave that up just for... just for Syncopate purposes here. The feeling maybe they'll just do the Fierce Retribution, I guess, which we'll have to Syncopate anyway. Actually, yeah, that's interesting. If they just try and Fierce Retribution, maybe I should do Lantern Bearer now. All right. And then leave up Syncopate. Guess I could have attacked there too. But we're at a little bit of a dangerous spot here. All right, well, I guess that worked out. If I get in for 7, say they play Thing on Catilda, 3/5, they attack for 6. And gain 3. So they go to 9, and then I would still kill them with Massive Might. That might just be worth it. Guess I could actually use that land. All right. See you for the next one. All right. We can give this a try. Well, I don't know if I want to do the oddity just yet, so we'll attack the Geist, and I guess that doesn't really matter. Oh, just Alana. That's a good draw. Sure hope they don't have Undying Malice. God, I wish I could syncopate that. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, this is a good looking keep. I don't need to attack into a Blood Petal Celebrant, so that's alright. I can, but I can attack into it a little bit easier with a Binding Geist, so... Oh, really? That's a surprising attack. Just leaving up Amalgam and Syncopate again. Alright, see you for the next one. I guess we have all of our colors here, so I'll keep. Aerith. Would have liked to counter that one. I guess we can leave up Syncopate. Syncopate gets a lot less exciting with Aerith out. I mean, I suppose we can leave it for now anyway. Oh, two can play at that, huh? I might let that resolve and try and Wolf Strike that Aerith this turn. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Evolving Wilds there. Well, I guess I didn't get the land anyway, so it didn't really matter. Gosh, I wish I could syncopate that. They all have trample anyway, so I guess I block to prevent 1 damage. So ended up going 1-3. Curse of Hospitality was interesting, but ultimately probably kind of what we all thought it was, a little bit too slow. I mean, granted, my opponent just killed me, but I don't think they won because of Curse of Hospitality. I think they won because of Aruth. But let's do a pack one, pick one for our pity pack and move on to the next draft. There's always another draft. That's the nice thing to look forward to. Always will be another draft. All right, pack one, pick one. I would take Taxidermist. Great card. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you for the next one.